Let's get started with an overview of the topics we'll be covering today. We'll delve into 5 key stories that have been making waves in the world of Chelsea Football Club. Chukwuemeka's potential move to AC Milan. Conor Gallagher's recent transfer to Atletico Madrid. Marc Cucurella's call for stability at Stamford Bridge, the dynamics of Clearlake Capital's ownership, and the surprising exclusion of Cole Palmer from Chelsea's Conference League squad. Each of these developments sheds light on the challenges and opportunities facing the club as it navigates a period of significant transition. Starting with Conor Chukwuemeka's potential move to AC Milan. AC Milan, a club synonymous with Italian footballing excellence, has turned his gaze towards Chelsea's promising young midfielder Conor Chukwuemeka. At just 20 years old, Chukwuemeka is a name that has been whispered across Europe's top clubs, hailed for his raw potential and undeniable skill set. But despite the high hopes that accompanied his arrival at Chelsea, Chukwuemeka's journey at Stamford Bridge has been anything but smooth. With the squad brimming with midfield talent, his chances to shine have been limited, leaving the youngster pondering his future. AC Milan's interest in Chukwuemeka is more than just a fleeting fancy. The Rossoneri are reportedly willing to invest €30 million to bring him to the San Siro. For Milan, a club with a rich history of nurturing young talents into world-class players, Chukwuemeka represents an opportunity to bolster their midfield with a player who could develop into a key figure for years to come. The Serie A giants are known for their commitment to youth, and in Milan, Chukwuemeka could find the regular playing time that has eluded him at Chelsea. Now, shifting our focus to Conor Gallagher and his recent move to Atletico Madrid. Conor Gallagher, another product of Chelsea's impressive youth academy, has made headlines with his high-profile transfer to Atletico Madrid. Valued at £34 million, this move marks a significant chapter in Gallagher's career as he leaves behind the club where he has spent much of his footballing life. The decision to part ways with Chelsea was not taken lightly, especially considering Gallagher's strong connection to the club and his recent performances. Gallagher had been a fixture in Chelsea's midfield, particularly under the stewardship of Mauricio Pochettino, who valued his energy, tenacity and versatility. However, with his contract nearing its end and Chelsea's squad overflowing with talent, the decision was made to cash in rather than risk losing him for free. The move to Atletico Madrid was initially fraught with uncertainty, primarily due to Chelsea's failed pursuit of Samu Omorodion. This hiccup cast doubt over whether Gallagher's transfer would materialise, as Atletico needed to balance their books before completing the deal. Next, let's discuss Marc Cucurella's call for patience and stability at Chelsea. Marc Cucurella, Chelsea's dynamic left-back from Spain, has become a strong advocate for stability within a club that has seen more than its fair share of managerial upheaval. Since his arrival at Stamford Bridge, Cucurella has witnessed a series of coaching changes, with Enzo Maresca being the latest to take charge. In a period marked by transition and uncertainty, Cucurella has made a heartfelt plea for patience, urging the club's leadership to give Maresca the time and support he needs to succeed. Cucurella's call for patience is deeply personal, rooted in his own experiences at Chelsea. The constant change at the top has made it difficult for the team to find its rhythm and establish a clear identity. Each new manager brings a different philosophy and approach, which, according to Cucurella, has hindered the squad's ability to gel and build momentum. The Spaniard, who was brought to the club by Thomas Tuchel, has had to adapt to multiple managerial styles in a short period, and he believes that this instability has been detrimental to the team's overall performance. Stability, Cucurella argues, is not just about keeping the same manager for an extended period, but also about creating a cohesive environment within the squad. Chelsea's squad is undeniably talented, but the frequent changes in personnel and management have made it challenging to foster a positive and consistent atmosphere. Cucurella's message is clear. For Chelsea to return to the top, the club needs to allow Maresca and the current squad time to develop a strong foundation, one that is built on trust and continuity. Transitioning now to the complex dynamics between Clearlake Capital and Todd Boehly's ownership at Chelsea. The ownership landscape at Chelsea has been under intense scrutiny, especially following reports of tension between co-owners Todd Boehly and Behdad Eghbali, the co-founder of Clearlake Capital. Since taking over from Roman Abramovich in May 2022, Boehly and Clearlake have overseen a period of significant change at Chelsea, marked by heavy investment in the squad and a revolving door of managers. However, recent reports suggest that the relationship between Boehly and Clearlake has become strained, leading to speculation about the future of Chelsea's ownership. Clearlake Capital, holding a majority 62% stake in Chelsea, has played a pivotal role in the club's operations, particularly in financing the club's ambitious transfer activities. Despite the challenges, Clearlake remains committed to Chelsea's long-term success. However, reports indicate that Boehly, who has been the public face of the ownership group, may be considering selling his shares barely 2 years after the takeover. Bloomberg has reported on a potential fallout between Boehly and Eghbali, with both parties re-evaluating their positions. While Clearlake is reportedly open to buying out Boehly's shares, they have no intention of selling their stake in the club. This commitment from Clearlake suggests that they have a clear vision for Chelsea's future, even as the club navigates through this period of transition. Finally, let's talk about the controversy surrounding Cole Palmer's exclusion from Chelsea's Conference League squad. Chelsea's decision to leave Cole Palmer out of their Conference League squad has sparked controversy and drawn criticism from various quarters. Palmer, a highly regarded young talent, was expected to play a key role in Chelsea's European campaign, particularly given his recent performances and potential. However, the decision to exclude him from the squad has been met with disbelief, especially from FIFRO president David Terrier, who labelled the move as crazy and disrespectful to football. Terrier's criticism centres around the belief that fans deserve to see the best players on the pitch, particularly in major European competitions like the Conference League. Palmer, who has shown glimpses of his talent in domestic competitions, was seen as a player who could make a significant impact in Europe. His exclusion from the squad, therefore, has been perceived as a missed opportunity for both the player and the club. The decision to leave Palmer out of the squad was reportedly made to manage his workload, with Chelsea's coaching staff concerned about the young player's physical demands. While the intention was to protect Palmer from burnout, the move has nonetheless raised questions about the club's priorities and their approach to developing young talent. Palmer could still be included in the squad if Chelsea reaches the knockout stages of the competition, but for now, his absence from the group stage has been a source of frustration for those who believe in his potential. In conclusion, Chelsea is at a critical juncture, with key decisions being made that will shape the club's future. From the potential departure of Chukwuemeka and the sale of Gallagher, to the ongoing challenges of managing a large squad and the ownership dynamics of the club, Chelsea's path forward is filled with both opportunities and uncertainties.